Hello, dear friends of Moments with Pastor Funke. It's great to have you join us in this new episode that I've titled, Give Me a Chance. You're welcome. Sometimes I see people that lead organizations make one bad mistake that costs them plenty. Now the organizations could even be religious ones like churches. The mistake they make is in believing that those around them are too young or inexperienced to be given responsibility. Unfortunately, this is even true in the political arena, especially here in Africa. However, with God, age is not even a barrier, neither is gender for that matter. So let's begin by reading from the book of 1 Samuel chapter 3 and verse 1, part A. Now the boy Samuel ministered to the Lord before Eli. Friends, there are three things I want us to pay particular attention to. Number one, Samuel was a child, a small boy. Number two, though he was a boy, he still ministered to God, meaning he was serving God. Number three, Eli was watching and guiding him. Both Eli and God did not think Samuel's age mattered much, that he was presented from serving. Neither was his lack of experience a disqualifying factor. No, Samuel ministered to God. Why did I say Samuel's age didn't bother God? Let's read again from verse 4. That the Lord called Samuel and he answered, Here am I. God actually called Samuel, and not only that, in verses 11 to 16, God actually gave him a message to give to the old priest Eli. God never despises a person because of their age, gender, social status, education, affluence, and so forth. If you belong to an organization or society where you're feeling despised for these reasons, get out. I've heard of organizations where the leader is the CEO, accountant, HR manager, operational head, everything. Now, let me clarify that I'm not speaking about new companies where the business is still too young and unable to hire people to fill those roles. I'm speaking about places where the head does not think others are good enough or is better than them to do the job. Same goes for churches and other social organizations. Let me share with you all why I believe these are costly practices. Number one, by allowing Samuel to minister to God though he was a young child, Eli could watch his child protege learn from the master and grow faster and better than those who learned on their own. Had Eli prevented Samuel from being around as a minister, it would have taken Samuel a whole lot longer to learn what it meant to be a minister of God and do it well. Number two, by Samuel ministering in Eli's presence, the older priest would have been able to correct him when he made mistakes. This, I'm sure, gave Samuel the confidence to learn in an endearing atmosphere without the pressure of failure. Number three, as Samuel grew, he would have been able to see how to improve upon some of the duties and responsibilities of the priest and correct them quickly when he took over. Number four, I've sometimes found that one of the reasons people don't want to help others learn and develop is because they feel threatened by those people and fear that they can lose their jobs to them. Let me give you all a different perspective. If a person has been doing a great job and working diligently more often than not, even if a younger person were to take their position as it's feared, it doesn't necessarily mean that something bad or negative would happen. If the position is taken by a younger person, what about an opening at the top for you? No organization or company wants to lose a high performer who is also developing new leaders within the organization. No way. What's most likely to happen is that the company will create a new position to continue to utilize such a skilled and resourceful person. Number five, part of the success and resulting glory from Samuel being taught well would have gone to Eli. After all, it was Eli who gave the young boy the opportunity to learn and advance quickly. Unfortunately, many people don't realize that when they help others to succeed, they are in effect helping themselves. No matter how small, such people share in the glory and success of those they assist. And if man does not share in the success with you, it's even better, I think. You see, God then steps in and his measuring tools are way much bigger than anything that man has. So friends, next time you have an opportunity to be of help to someone or to strengthen someone's hand, don't hesitate to do so. You're indirectly helping yourself and there's always a reward attached to it. Don't forget, give others a chance and watch God promote you in return. Thank you, dear friends, for joining us in this episode. We look forward to being back with you with another episode next week by God's grace. Until then, thank you all. May God bless you. And also, don't forget to follow me on all my social media platforms. I'm your host, Pastor Funke. Bye for now.